Welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed. Last time we infiltrated the Silph Co, which is under fire from Team Rocket, but I also have to give everyone a little bit of a break here and actually turn out Battle Saints, because otherwise this will take a bloody lifetime to get through here. Okay, storage room. That's probably important. I'm less sick today, also I should point out. Hopefully that reflects. Don't sound quite as sniffly. I don't think I fought him yet, but I don't really want to fight him, but I probably should. I turned up battles, so that's something. Tixie branch. What's the Tixie branch? I don't even know what he's talking about. Is that a place in the Pokemon game? Because I actually don't know. And this is why I turn out battle encounters. I mean, encounter animations. I forgot to heal between the last episode and this one. So I'm actually just legitimately trying to decide what move I should use. Yeah, part flying, but that actually wasn't that effective. Okay, so yeah, I was torn between a couple moves, so that's why. That's why there's the hesitation. I basically have nothing that's good against these Pokemon. And also, I should also point out that I don't think Steel type actually existed in Gen 1. I think I went over this earlier, but I can't actually remember. So that's actually really important to keep in mind, that in the original game, if you're playing along but are using, like red, blue, yellow, green, this will not, some of the strats I use will not actually work. And see, that did more because of stab. So yeah, that's why same type attack bonus is such a big deal, because a lot of times it can make or break a battle. What else? It's just kind of like, Silph Co is like my least favorite area in the game, and again, like I've already said, I didn't remember anything about this game. So the fact that I'm saying it's my least favorite area means I'm just discovering it is my least favorite area. So I'm going to do something a little bit gutsy, and do this. It worked, not complaining. If you're wondering, yes, I am overleveled. Like, I am so overleveled, it's not even funny. Like, I actually looked it up, and apparently the Pokemon champion, his Pokemon are like level... Oh, that's what that means. His Pokemon are like level 50, and I still have like, and for reference, I still have 3 more gyms to get through. Cinnabar, no, 4. No, wait, 3. Yeah, 3. Cinnabar, Saffron, and Viridian, I think. That's all that's left. I really need to switch out. Shoot. This whole speed deficit is not helping. I haven't actually gone full paralysis like at all though, so that's something? Question mark? It's a good thing that I'm just mashing through text and not even paying attention to what I'm doing. And now this is what people call parafusion, because you have like a... Okay. Good thing I didn't finish that sentence. Because with parafusion, you basically have like a certain percent chance of an attack not working because of confusion. You also have to then take the probability of it not the attack. Okay, statistics speak. I'm not sure how to explain it otherwise. You basically have 2 probabilities that are independent of each other. You have the probability that you will be fully paralyzed and can't move a turn. You also have the probability of not being able to attack because of confusion and hurting the Pokemon hurting itself. So basically with parafusion, the problem with that is you have both probabilities to deal with. So you have like, I don't know, a 30% chance of being fully paralyzed, but then you also have like I don't know what it is, like 30% chance of being like hurting yourself out of confusion. So it's like that's why parafusion is considered so nasty, because you can if you think your odds of hitting with confusion are bad, then it gets even worse if you're also paralyzed. I'm actually just gonna say I'm amazed I actually didn't have a full paralysis once that turn. So with the card key, I don't actually know where to go. To be completely honest. Where am I? I do not want to fight you. Just because oh, hey, we rescued her. Oh, her. Yeah, we don't need Thunder Wave. It's not that good of a move, because we already have Thunder Wave. For 6, just gonna run right by you. How observant. And I'm sure this is a trainer battle. Oh, it's my little mouse. Or not a little meowth. Haha, bad pun. This guy has way too many Pokemon. That's why I don't like Team Rocket. They have so many Pokemon and they all suck. It's like, just have one really strong Pokemon instead of a ton of weak Pokemon, because at least one strong Pokemon will just, like, okay, so yeah, that is actually faster. As strange as it sounds, it actually would be faster to go through like one really strong Pokemon than like a bunch of really weak Pokemon, because you have to do all these animations. That's why I turned off animations for the time being. I won't be turning off animations that much, so in case you're worried about that, I will not be turning off animations very often. This is just kind of a fluke because of how ridiculous the encounters are in this area. The only other time I'll probably turn off animations is probably Victory Road, just because of how many encounters come up there. Though I'll probably super repel it up. I'm not thinking that I'll do that without repels, just because that'd be a nightmare. What else can I say during this sort of tedium? Oh yeah, this is actually being recorded on the Ides of March, I should also point out. So just, I don't know, that's not really relevant, but I just thought I'd mention it. I'm not reading any of the dialogue, I kind of keep forgetting to. Not that the dialogue isn't relevant, it's just I keep forgetting. Team Rocket was after the Master Ball, which catches any Pokemon. Just talk to me. It would be bad if Team Rocket took over Silph for our Pokemon. About that, I am not an expert. I think you probably should have figured this out by now that I'm not an expert. But one thing I actually do know, because it's a famous little piece of trivia, is supposedly I've never been able to find a video of it, so I don't know how accurate this is. But there's supposedly the way it works is it's kind of a, I don't know if it's an overflow or an underflow, but basically it's like the Pokeball, the Master Ball, the way it kind of works is it's like its number is set so low that it always works. But supposedly it's not entirely the case, because I think the Master Ball has still, because of programming stuff, has like a 1 in 256 chance of failing, as opposed to like a normal Pokeball, which has a much higher chance of failing. But I have heard, again, don't quote me on this because I actually haven't heard anything. I haven't been able to find video. I intentionally looked, if you're wondering. I couldn't find any video, but supposedly I have read the Master Ball has again, like a 1 in 256 chance of failing. Which actually, I should look up what that is. So a 1 in 256 chance, I think that's what the number was. That's approximately 0.0039. So like a 300th of a percent, basically. So yeah, that's why technically it's foolproof, but supposedly it can't actually fail. Again, or maybe that's just the anime where it fails. I don't actually know, because I know in the anime it does actually fail. But again, I seem to recall reading something about being able to fail in the games too. If not, then you could just disregard everything I said. Rescue you. That's you, right? Yep. They used Uproar. It's not very effective. And this is why I hate Silph Co. Getting lost. Did I fight you yet? Okay, I did fight you, so it's probably one of these, probably in here somewhere. I'm so over leveled I don't even feel like fighting these guys right now, just because it's like, why bother? I'm already at a decent Why the heck is Gary here? Like, seriously, why the heck is Gary here? Do I have an ether? Max ether. Do I have a regular one? I have more max ethers than regular. Oh boy. Well, I think we're ready. Hi Gary. What kept you, Leaf? I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. This rocket slowed down, not that I care. It's all you and blah blah blah. This is getting worse as I go along. It's all in saffron, so I decided to see if you got any better. It's like, dude, you do realize the company is like under siege right now? This is not the time, nor the place. Pitch it. It looks like Pidgeot to me, but in the anime they say pitch it. It just makes me... I don't know. I don't know what that makes me think of. It just sounds stupid to me. And he criticals. I should also point out that actually criticals work differently in this gen than Gen 1. If you're getting bodied by everything in Gen 1, that's probably just because critical hits are dictated by speed and not by individual like stat counter. So for example, if you have like a Voltorb or an Electrode, you'll basically be get critical hits constantly, or semi-constantly, just because how fast Voltorb and Electrode are in relative to the current Pokemon, to pretty much any Pokemon at an equal level. Okay, that's like the worst strat if you ask me, because it's like, what does Protect do? It does nothing. All Protect does is delay the inevitable. Like, he should switch. I mean, AI doesn't usually switch that often, but, you know, it would actually make logical sense if he switched. So basically, I'm just going through here and simply just... I didn't know this battle was coming up, and I didn't remember to turn the encounters back on. I kind of want to use Water Pulse, because if it doesn't one-shot, I at least have a chance at... Oh. Guess that was irrelevant, but to finish, in case it didn't work, if it wasn't a one-shot and he had a little bit of health, I was hoping that maybe I could at least paralyze it, and then, not paralyze it, confuse it, and then maybe it could take itself out, because I was banking on the fact that it would either be a one-hit KO or a near one-hit KO, so that's why I did that. Wow, this is going really easily. I'm absolutely wrecking all of this Pokemon. So I got rid of Bite, didn't I? Just double checking. Yeah, I got rid of Bite. No, do I have anything that'd be good on an Alec? I caught Ditto off screen. I literally just remember that right now. I'm like legitimately trying to figure out what... Oh, I have Pursuit, but that's like a garbage move. I think I'm gonna stay in. Here's the problem. I have a huge level advantage, so even though it's not super effective, well, still one hit. Okay, this is one problem I have with people, is it's like, oh, I'm just gonna switch into super effective Pokemon. I don't know, to me that's a little bit boring. Oh, so you're ready for Boss Rocket. Well, Leaf, I'm moving on up in the head. Checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful Pokemon trainer. Good luck to ya. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. Ew. Oh hi, you're not Rocket. You came to save us? Why, thank you. I wanted you to have this Pokemon what? I didn't remember this happened. It's a Lapras. It's a very intelligent Pokemon. We kept it in our lab, but it will be much better off with you. I think you will be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift across water. I did not remember that happened. Not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't heal. To be fair, I don't think I need to heal. Not to sound like overconfident, but I think I can take him. Cubone. Cubone is rock, ground, or just ground. I can't ever remember Cubone's typing. Because he should be part rock, I think, but he never is. Why did that move only do 2 damage? What is rage? So like, see, I know this is the general stuff, if you haven't figured that out by now. Now, I usually have a good grasp of the general stuff, like general concepts of Pokemon. But it's when you get into the really specific stuff that's the problem. Like Drowsy, he's psychic, right? Or is he normal and then does he become psychic when he evolves? I don't remember. Stuff like that. In general, I think I'm okay at Pokemon, but it's just the little particulars that I tend to space. Like, is water good against ground, or is it good against rock, or is it good against both? Apparently it's good against both. Apparently water in Gen 1 is considered the most OP type, so that's why I usually go with the water trainer, but because of the lack of fire types this gen, except like Rapidash, who you get really late in the game, I wanted to get a thing. I wanted to get, that's the only reason I picked Charizard. So to basically get around the fact that it'd be an uphill battle trying to get a Squirtle. Ah, Leaf, we meet again. The President and I are discussing a final business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Okay, so next battle with Giovanni. So keep that Pokeball in midair. So he's got a Nidorino. Another thing I can't remember. Do I get poisoned on contact? Somehow I think I get poisoned on contact, but I'm not 100% sure. Sort of like static. I got poisoned on contact. So I was actually right for once. Slash. Fighting suck against poison, that's also something I just figured out. I didn't know. I usually don't use fighting type moves. I could use... Wait, Rhyhorn. What's Rhyhorn? Is that fighting? Is that ground or rock? Or is it both? I think it's both, so I'm gonna Brick Break it. See if that works. Yep, it worked. And it was a critical, an unnecessary critical too, because it's super effective. Kangaskhan is normal, but is a tank. So I'm switching because I don't think I could survive another turn of poison and also taking an attack from a Kangaskhan. So that's why. Kangaskhan. I always say Kangaskhan, even though it's because that's not even close to being true. Whip that tail, except it's weird with no animations. I don't think Ruby had animations either. I can't remember. I mean for the Pokemon, because remember in Emerald, the characters have like they have little sprite animations, but I'm just remembering that like see where we tossed Eevee out, she didn't do anything special. This is Nidoqueen. She is ground. Okay, the ones that switch types always get me. Ow. That's gonna hurt. I forgot by I'm paralyzed, so I'm just gonna quick attack. Shoot. I can't get poisoned at least because of paralysis. Okay, so one thing I always get mixed up is what type Nidoqueen is. But that doesn't matter. We defeated Giovanni. I lost again? Wow, and you paid us big time. Blast it all, you ruined our plans for Silph, but Team Rocket will never fall. Never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. Well, all the rockets took off, so now we'll be able to explore for items. So I'll probably do that off screen though. Next time, though, we will be talking to the president of the Silph Co. So thank you for watching, and I will see you then.